Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Coaster Harder Mode. I hope you're having a wonderful day because things are actually going really well in the park today. We are making money, or I should say we made some money, and I'm gonna pause whilst we have some money. I've also gone ahead and closed the Hot Dog Squad store because it's just not making all that much money. We were losing too much. And I also did a little bit of research to get us a new ride. We now have the Psychola, I do believe is the name of it. And I decided to basically just research that in 30 days. I put the cost of research up to $1,500. And whilst that did knock us down to like minus 500, we very quickly bounced back and somehow got up to near 600, nearly $700 at one point. I don't know how we did it. We managed to do it. So today, I think it's gonna be a good idea to get something like the Psychola into the park. I think getting more thrill rides is gonna be the way to go. And I also think I want to just take a bit of path off that way. And I should stress, and this is something that, you know, it might bother you, it might not. The layout of the park is obviously by no means final. It is just worth keeping that in mind. Things are probably going to change here and there. Although I do like the idea of maybe having a bit of a curved path there. That actually looks kind of nice. Let's just go like that and that. Then just sort of up that way. And we can get some rides maybe in that space. Is that a thing I could do? Could I get the, I can't get that in there, but I could get the Insanity in there, right? No. Well, that's a shame. I was really wanting to get the Insanity in there. What if we do a bit of undoing there, and we'll go like this. Then up that way. I know that's costing me a lot of money to put that path in there, but I do want to get some rides in this area. So I should be able to get the Psychola, right? No. Good. Good. Insanity doesn't, well, no, I can't, I realize it's not going to tell me if I can place it, because I can't afford it. So, we're going to have to just wait. We're going to just have to hope for the best and see what happens. Did something just break? Oh, you just broke down. Of course you did. Can we, let's quickly get that refunded there, buddy. We really should give you a promotion as well. I'm not really sure what that'll, increase productivity, increase happiness, higher salary expectation though. Yeesh. I mean, I get it. You'd be a more skilled worker. You'd kind of want a bit more money, but I really don't want to give you more money, so... Can you see where the conflict of interest is there? Conflict of interest, by the way, really good name for a podcast from me. I need to make that a thing at some point. I'm probably never going to make that thing because I'm lazy and that's a lot of work. But, you know, I can dream. I also want to have a little look here and see what we have available, because we do have the, yeah, we've got Gulpy Slush and Gulpy Energy. And I'm thinking it might be an idea to get another drinks place in here. I think that could be an idea, because we do, well, no, we don't really need another shop, do we? The Hot Dog Squad one wasn't making money, so I don't think there's much point. Oh, also, speaking of money, I upped the cost of all of the rides by $1. So all the rides that were originally $9 are back up to $9, and I think the carousel was $3. It's now at $4. So things are going pretty well, generally speaking. I will admit, I'm very tempted to take a loan. I'm very tempted to take the $10,000 loan and slowly pay it back, and basically use that to get myself the Psychola and the Insanity in here so we can attract more people. My worry is that the money spent paying back those loans would probably be greater than the money spent actually getting those rides into the park and making money. The roller coaster just broke down as well. God damn it. If things could stop breaking down, that'd be good, because we lose money every time. Every single time. We just lose them dollar bills. And I'd really like to not do that. I also really want to just sort of make this area look a little better. It's not a pleasant looking space. And I do want to fix that. We just, you know, money. Which, interestingly, the amount of money we have keeps going up despite the fact that we never seem to actually be making a profit. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. Like, the amount of money we have, okay, it's not dropping just to make a point, now that I'm talking about it, but it does keep going up, yet we never seem to make a profit. I don't know. I think I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take this loan. I'm going to pause the game as well while I take this loan. We're going to take that loan. We're going to get these rides. Very expensive rides, but we're going to get these rides, which I can get in there with this one, but I want to put this one in that space, I think. So sort of, do I want to raise this one up at all? I don't know if I do. I think I'll just keep it on the ground. I think the ground is where this one belongs. So, ooh, I could put it, now we'll put it that way. That's going to be fine. So it's going to go like right there, I think. So that'll do. Obviously kind of expensive, but no worries. We'll go ahead and put the entrance to the ride just on the side there. And can I get the exit on the front? Like, will that actually... Oh, it does work. Okay, that's perfect. So that's going to go right there. Let's change up the path a little bit to make it look nicer. We'll go with the... Oh, what do we want to go for? I think the black one looks pretty good. So we'll go with that. We're going to need to get ourselves a queue as well, which I think in this case can maybe just be the black queue as well. So let's just take the queue that way a little bit. Then bring it back on itself like this. And actually bring it back like, let's just do that. The queue's not too long. And I think that works. Now obviously we're going to need to decorate that, but I also want to go ahead and get the Psychola in here. Because I want to get all of these rides in. And I want to get people into the park and walking around and doing their thing and making me some sweet money. That's the hope anyway. We shall see whether or not it works. Now let's go ahead and take a path over this way a little bit. Just, no, not like that. Just like that. Then connect that one straight up to there. Then take out those little bits. And there we go. So that now loops around, which is pretty cool. We've spent a lot of money on this area of the park already, which is certainly something. Let's go ahead and put the entrance to this ride on that side. Then the exit is obviously going to go sort of down here. Just a bit like that. And then the queue can go up that way, and then down this way, over like that, and straight to there. That seems okay to me. Although, do I maybe want to change up the color of the queue? I might go for the orange one. I think the orange one might look interesting. We shall certainly see. As for the base of this, I think we're going to go for... Yeah, that one. That looks cool. I like that. Although I want to change the queue again. To be a bit more like that. I think that looks nicer. There we go. So that'll do for that ride. Obviously, both of the queues are going to need a little bit of tree work around them. So we'll go ahead and we'll get a smaller tree in there, I think. Something like that. We'll get ourselves a... there's nature. Let's get ourselves a birch tree in there too. I think that could be a real nice idea. And maybe get one just over here as well. Just like that. And then just generally decorate these to make them look nice. That's kind of all I really need to do. Get another birch tree in there, I guess. Get one over there. The good news is that these guys should be more or less sharing the queue scenery rating. Yeah, that's, well, it's 5%, 4%. That's fine. It's still a couple of new rides, which is what we needed. Get a little beech tree there. Get a little beech tree there. Probably worth putting some lights on this too. So let's do this and sort of throw it just in there. Then we could bring this one along a little bit to there and rotate it around so we have that corner nicely lit. And then bring it across again to about there. And rotate slightly. Slightly more. There we go. Bring it across. Oh, no, it doesn't want to go there. Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, what we'll do is bring it across to at that point. swing it around, and then put it right in the end. And I think that looks okay. I like it. There we go. That'll do. So that queue should be, yeah, 11%. It's getting there. It's certainly getting there. Not ideal, but, you know, it's something. Okay, the scenery around here might look a little bit overgrown, but it works, and that's kind of the important thing. I'm also gonna just get these little lights down here to shine up on these posters, because I think it actually looks kind of cool. Just having them sort of embedded in the ground like that. I think it's a nice little touch. It's I think better than using the spotlights. These are a little bit more subtle. Admittedly, there is a spotlight hidden in here, which is sort of lighting up those trees a little bit. Not that I think we necessarily need it, but I kind of want it there. I might change it to be green, though. Or at least sort of very slightly green, possibly. That green actually... Yeah, I kind of like that. I think we'll just go with that. I do also want to put some lights around this ride. Just to get some light onto it. Because I think that might be kind of cool. So we could maybe put like a spotlight there. And a spotlight sort of there. And then have those in, like, say, a bright green color. So something kind of like that. On that side. Then this one could be maybe slightly a sort of different shade of green. That more slightly yellowy green. We could go straight up yellow on it, though, which I think I will do. And then I'll just put some bushes around that to nicely hide it, which seems like a pretty good idea. Could get some alpine rocks in there. Those are maybe a little bit too big. A little small rock might work, though. So something a bit like that. Something a bit like that. And then just a couple of bushes around it to just nicely hide the spotlights. So we'll get one there. We'll get this little guy just there. Get one there as well. And this one as well. It doesn't necessarily hide it. It just sort of borders it and puts stuff around it so it doesn't look awkwardly kind of on its own. Let's go for a little bit of that there. And that just sort of in that area as well. That kind of works. I think that looks good. How are we looking? So 64% on that one and 62% on that one. So that's perfect. That is exactly what we need. Let's open both of the rides. Let's also go ahead and make sure we have just a little bit more seating over this way for people, because I think that's going to be an important thing to have. So get a couple of benches in there and a couple more bins. And the area looks pretty well lit up in my opinion. I'm also going to duplicate this and bring it over and chuck it just there. And throw one just there as well. And possibly also throw a couple sort of there. And there as well, so the ride is nicely lit up. We could maybe do with one sort of in that space as well. That might be an idea, just to light up the entrance to this ride. I wonder if I could maybe embed this in those bollards. Because that could look kind of nice. I think it looks interesting. Let's do the same on that side. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks okay. It's maybe a little bit much lighting, but I think it'll work. Now, obviously, the hope is going to be that these rides actually make us some good money. Is that the, that's the casing color I'm changing there. All right, not interested. What about the lighting color? Does changing that even do anything? Doesn't really seem like it, does it? Doesn't seem to be changing much at all. Oh well, that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Let's turn off the fixed lighting and let's run the simulation. And go ahead and see if people are going to use this. Which I'm sincerely hoping they will. I also realize that I want to get just a couple more benches by the entrance here. So there we go. Quite a few people popping onto the Insanity, which is good to see. Let's make sure it's going to be waiting for a full load of people, which is going to be important. And same story with the Psychola. That's of you waiting for a full load of people. And let me also take an opportunity to very quickly make sure I'm not paying back too much. I'm going to drop this to 1,000 So we're not paying, that's, yeah, 1,000, so we're not paying back too much. Let's also research something while we have a chance. We could look into another thrill ride. We could get another family ride, which I think we will go for. And hopefully we can place another ride before I completely run out of money. Which, to be honest, I might do. We do have 264 people in the park, 266. Like, that number is increasing, which is important stuff. So we might end up making some cash. It's difficult to know. It's very difficult to know what's going to end up happening. Now let me pause real quick, because I also realize I want to go to shops and facilities. I want to go to toilets. And I want to get the Planet Coaster toilet block. I do. I still want to get the Planet Coaster toilet block. I just don't know where to put it. I'm kind of eyeing up this space over here, because I think it could look kind of nice. Just having the little Planet Coaster toilet block over this way. I just think it might be an idea, you know? Might be a good idea to have a little toilet block over here. Sort of out of the way. And to be honest, I think, how much is it? 891, that's a lot of money, considering we don't necessarily need it. But I just more want it than need it. So I don't know. I mean, it does have 2 toilets in it, which is kind of the important thing. Which means it's immediately more useful than the toilet block we already have. It's very close to that roller coaster, though. But I think I will do it. There we go. We're going to place that. Going to go to paths. Going to go to here. And we're going to go for the glossy vinyl path. Because it's kind of cool. We'll come out of there. And connect in that way. Then connect like that, which is an interesting way to connect, since it's sort of clipping through the walls there. Definitely an interesting way to have a structure. I wonder if I could very quickly like duplicate sections of wall or anything to no, that's interesting. It's fine. I mean, it's another toilet block. It'll do the job. Are my toilets charging? I don't know I think we are charging $1 for the toilets, right? That's $2. $1, please. I'm pretty sure we're charging $1 for the toilets. Let's see. Yeah, we are. That's fine. Let's run the simulation and see what happens. I mean, the good news is that with these rides, technically speaking, we should be making a decent amount of money. I'm also curious to see, have we done any of the challenges? No. The park balance bonus needs to be 30. It's currently 20. So that's fine. I am just sincerely hoping we can make some cash, I suppose. Like I said, we're going to be spending a lot on, you know, research and on loan repayments and all that stuff. I actually wonder, could I pay back a... No, I couldn't. Oh boy. I might have made a terrible mistake. We're going to find out. We are certainly going to find out. That said, I mean, people are queuing up for the rides. Money's not dropping as rapidly as it could be. There's a lot of people queuing up for that ride right there, which is pretty cool. And we have just broke 300 people in the park as well. So that is pretty cool as well. Is anyone actually using this toilet though? Oh yeah, they were. All right. Fair enough. I mean, that's not so bad. I'm really tempted to, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this hot dog squad. Gonna move the hot dog squad over towards the toilets. So there's maybe a reason. Well, is there a reason to go over there? Maybe there isn't. Maybe that's not such a great idea. Maybe I'll put the hot dog squad there. Maybe it can go like in its own little spot away from everything. Right in between the roller coaster. That looks ridiculous, but I think I'll do it. Then we can open the squad and hope for the best. We'll get a couple of benches as well, because I'm nice like that. And we'll get a bin and a bin. And we'll see what happens. There we go. Hot dog squad's open. That's going to be good. Hopefully, if people are into their hot dogs, they're going to be happy about that. If they're not into their hot dogs, then there's not really anything for them to lose, is there? They'll be like, oh, hot dog squad's open. I don't like hot dogs, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that they reopened it. It's been closed for a while. Yeah, they're keen. Look, they've got themselves some hot dogs. I like that t-shirt. That is a nice t-shirt. That's a nice shirt as well. Oh, I love the clothes in this game. That's a really nice, I like that top. That's quite nice. I mean, hold on, is that the same as that one? No, hold on, is that the same? I think it's the same pattern, just inverted color scheme. Who else have we got around here? I'm looking for the most stylish person in the park. Who have we got? Who have we got? Anyone? That t-shirt's, with that hat, that's a crime. Let's see. You look happy. You look real happy to be here, buddy. That's, good to know. There's not that many stylish. Oh, that's a classic look there. All right, let's stop looking at people. What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? What are the reviews of this at the moment? Can I see them? No. I think I can only see, like, thoughts on rides, right? Yeah, quite a few people enjoying Insanity there. That's an interesting sentence. Yes, I'm quite the fan of Insanity, personally. Oh, wow, there's so many people waiting for this. That's brilliant to see. I assume you guys walked away because the queue was too long. Yeah. Queue was way too long. That's fine. I mean, it's a popular ride. People are really enjoying it. We're also making a decent amount of money from rides and tickets. Shops and facilities are, interestingly, losing a lot of cash. I mean, people are using the bathrooms. I wonder if it is just because of the bathrooms over here. I wonder if that's what it's weird that shops and facilities are, like, running the amount of money we have in the park down that much. Considering, like, they're not horrendously unpopular. I'm constantly seeing people running about with hats, so I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. I do want to very quickly pause whilst we have a little bit of money left, because I want to look at research, which isn't actually done yet. So I think what's going to end up happening then, since we're in a bit of a tricky spot, and will be for the next 12-ish months in game, obviously. I think what I might do is, for this episode, we'll do a little bit more management, have a look around, make sure everything's working okay, and then between this episode and the next, there'll be another passage of time, which will basically be me waiting for the loans to pay off. And then, hopefully, going into part 5 of this series, we'll actually be in a situation where the park's making money, because there are 300 guests, which is very, very good stuff. And these two rides are actually very popular, and that's also good stuff. So I'm thinking that's maybe partially down to the fact that the queues for these rides are, I guess, more appealing than the queues for these rides. Like, these rides are barely getting used at this point. Like, these rides here are not really getting much loving. So I think I need to make the queues more appealing, and I think what I'll also do is go ahead and basically start researching some themes. Oh wow, I didn't realize that was clipping through there. That's certainly my bad. Yeah, I think I'll start researching some themes as well, so we can start decorating the park with more than just trees and all that. Admittedly, I like this area. I think this area looks really nice, especially with the coaster in the back like that. Like, this is the cool part of the park. This area over here, not so much, let's be honest. It's a little bit janky. We have also lost like 33 people. I assume it was because one of the rides is broken. No, people are leaving. I can't say I'm happy about that, but people are leaving. I guess happiness is 8%. Could be better. But we should have, yeah, what have we got? Yeah, teacups. Of course it's teacups. Stirred with a spoon was the cue. Don't know why I thought it would be anything other than teacups. But that's fine. Teacups is good. We can hopefully get that at some point. Also, worryingly, we're down to 258 people in the park. Not sure why everyone's left, but to each their own, I suppose. Let's go into finances then, and let's crank the repayments on this loan up to 1,000. Let's crank the repayments on this loan up to 2,000. And that's gonna really, really hurt the balance and the budget of the park, obviously. But if you look at it, it is just 5 months. In 5 months, we can start recovering, we can start making money again, and we'll see what happens. And I'm realizing that this is kind of the back and forth. This is the back and forth for the harder mode. And I'm kind of glad that they do have loans enabled. At first, I was like, oh, why are loans enabled in harder mode? That makes no sense if they're not on in hard mode. But now looking at it, I sort of get it. I'm also noticing people are vomiting around the park, so we need to get the first aid facility at some point soon. We probably also want to get another janitor, but again, we don't have money. We can't afford anything right now. So that's going to take a little while. Oh, wow. There are no families in this park. I'm real tempted to look into, like, moving the rides at some point, like, into a much tighter cluster. Because I think having them all, like, around this area might be a good idea. I think I will definitely do that, because this area looks just a bit better. So I can put, like, the wild blue down here. I can put the wild blue over here. I can put the family rides, like... I guess I think I might keep the family rides in sort of a cluster, like, around this end of the coaster. But I think I might try and center all my rides, like, around this bit of the coaster. I think that could be kind of fun. But we'll see. We'll absolutely have to see, because it is going to take a little while for those loans to be paid off. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave it there for today. So, thank you kind of for watching. This has been part... Did that break down again? Or has that just not been repaired? Where is my... Oh, God, something else broke down. Oh, God, 3 of my rides are currently offline? That's really bad. And they're the money makers, too. Good Lord. Yeah, that's going to be harder mode. That's going to be it for today. So, thank you, Ken, for watching. This has been Planet Coaster Harder Mode Part 4. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye!